Patrick, could I turn to you? I think your great expertise in WTO and GATT matters is of great relevance to this debate. What is the role of the WTO, let's say, in this very tense time? Is the trading system about to collapse, do you think? Have they any role in terms of what's going on at the moment, or is it just a passive observation position?
Yeah. Is this working? Yeah. The first thing I'd just like to make one observation about Prince Michael's very interesting intervention. I completely agree that complacency needs disruption from time to time. What I truly worry about is that we shouldn't get complacent about disruption. I'm afraid that when you have political leaders who don't understand cause and effect, there is a risk of a downward spiral. So turning to the WTO, it's been in crisis for quite a long time. This is not that new. It lost its negotiating function. It hasn't really succeeded in negotiating anything particularly meaningful since the turn of the century. But, and there are interesting reasons for that, which are beyond what we're really discussing in terms of the current difficulties. But the current difficulties have immensely intensified the likelihood that the WTO is in for a rough time, in the sense that even if it couldn't negotiate, it was more or less keeping the rules. And people were more or less, governments were more or less respecting the rules. That's changed. There's no government represented in the WTO of any significance that's been at all touched by the trade war, which is respecting its obligations in the WTO, whether they're the perpetrators or the defendants of trade actions. And I think that is very worrying, because at the same time there's a big conversation going on about WTO reform. It's all the rage. I get invited to dozens of meetings about WTO reform, and they're all saying the same thing, which is not very much. And I'm afraid that we're looking at something quite different. And I'm not sure how this is going to end, because I completely agree with Prince Michael that this trade war is not going to finish soon. And the reason is that it's not just about trade, it's about geopolitics, but it's taking on a form which I think is particularly menacing. You would know more because you're in the business, I'm one of the commentariat. But it seems to me that it's not just trade, it's investment, it's technology, and technology is a hugely important part of that story, and it's access to the financial system. So it wouldn't surprise me if we don't see a serious decoupling of the world economy, and I can't think that would be very good for anybody. We thought when the Great Recession came along that it would be okay, it wouldn't spread because the world was sufficiently decoupled, but it wasn't. Well, today I think it might well be, and if it is, then I see a real difficulty for countries that are not part of the big picture, and there are dozens of those, because they'll be forced into making choices. Choices which in the end lead to some suboptimal outcomes. And worse still, I can see firms increasingly have to make choices. They're going to have to pick sides. And I don't see how that reverts easily and quickly to any kind of equilibrium. Disruption's fine, but it has to be on the basis of cyclical development. You can't have a downward spiral that never ends, otherwise you render true crisis and you have to start from scratch, which has happened twice in this century, in the last century.